On guard. Hey everyone, Templar74 here with another episode of PokeTalk, and today's episode of PokeTalk is going to be my review of the latest episode of Pokemon Pocket Monsters 2019, episode 56, Wikstrom of the Big Four, the Hall of Chivalry. And I gotta be honest with you guys, this episode, I actually enjoyed this episode. It kind of reminded me of that, those escape rooms, like you pay money and you have to figure out how to get out of there with your friends. That's kind of what this episode reminded me of, but in a fun way with a twist on it. Because, I mean, hey, we also had a sword fight, so I'm all in on that. But anyway, that being said, everybody, this episode was actually pretty good, and I actually did enjoy this episode. So without further ado, and at risk of further rambling, let me go ahead and talk about it. So Ash and Go visit the Kalos region again, and when they get to the Kalos region, they arrive at this Hall of Chivalry and run into none other than Wikstrom of the Kalos Elite Four. This is the first time, of course, we've seen a member of the Kalos Elite Four, so yeah, I'm all in on that because Kalos, of course, was my favorite Pokemon travel region, and Wikstrom, seeing an Elite Four from that region, let's go. I'm all for it. Anyway, so they meet Wikstrom, and they are basically challenged to get through this hall. It's like a maze with all these different kinds of barriers, and it's like that escape room thing that I told you about, because I mean, Ash and go through here, they get split up by cages dropping, walls changing on them, basically things to stop their progress. They even get stopped by some of Wikstrom's Pokemon there, so they can't move on right away. So yeah, Ash and Go decide they're going to go through this maze, Ash with his Galarian Farfetch, and Go with his Scyther respectively. And they do ultimately make it through this, I'm going to call it the Hall of Chivalry, but let's be honest, it's really Escape Room. I cannot stress that enough. They do get through it, and it's funny because they're being forced to go through this Hall of Chivalry in medieval knight armor. And their Pokemon have knight armor too, and I'm all about the medieval era, so again, another great thing about this episode. And Ash and Go do have a battle against Wikstrom with no official winner, and it's funny because while they're having a Pokemon battle, Ash and Go actually take on Wikstrom with swords here. Again, I love sword fighting, so this episode was right up my alley. Anyway, even though there's no official winner of this battle, Go receives Metal Coat from Wikstrom, and he uses it to evolve his Scyther into Scizor by briefly trading his Scyther / Scizor to Wikstrom. And of course they trade back, and that's essentially the episode. Yeah, like I said, this episode just reminded me of Escape Room so much. It really did. I cannot stress that enough. But with a fun little twist on it, we went medieval, and I kind of love that. I gotta be honest, I kind of love that. Yeah, that being said, though, everybody, like I said, I did actually find this episode pretty enjoyable because it combined a lot of things that I enjoy. That being said, everybody, I give this episode a 9 out of 10. It was actually a really good filler episode. It was a good go episode in my opinion, and this episode kept me quite entertained, which has been kind of a hit or miss with Pokemon Journeys lately. I gotta be honest with you guys. So the fact that it could hold my attention and it had all of this stuff that I really enjoy. We went medieval. I enjoyed the medieval era as far as reading about it from history. Sword fighting, all about that. Kalos region, all about that. Wikstrom from the Kalos Elite Four, all about that. So it checked a lot of things off for me, at least in my opinion. But again, those are just my thoughts about it, and as always, I want to hear yours. So in the comments section down below, let me know what your guys' thoughts were about this week's episode. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you think it was just there? What are your thoughts? Just let me know in the comments section down below, because as always, I enjoy hearing from you. Alright everyone, as always, Templar74 signing off. Have a great day everybody, and I'll talk to y'all next time. Goodbye everybody. Hey everyone, Templar74 here. Did you enjoy the video?
Do you want to help support me in making more content like this and see your name here at the end of every video? Then consider supporting me on Patreon. Any help is greatly appreciated and will help ensure continuation and increase the quality of production of the videos that I'm able to make for all of you. Link down below. Again, thank you so much for your support and for liking and subscribing. You all are amazing. And as always, everyone, Templar74 signing off. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll talk to you all next time. Goodbye, everybody.